Hey, everybody. We're going to read one of my favorite bedtime stories. That is called If Your Monster Won't Go to Bed by Denise Vega. I have heard that monsters are really hard to get to sleep. Time for bed. Who hates those words more than anything? That's right, your monster. But we all know what happens when a monster doesn't get enough sleep. Massive monster tantrums, refusing to join the sneak up and scare your sister game, and falling asleep in his slug mush. Let's review a bedtime routine guaranteed to help any monster drift off into peaceful nightmare land, rested and ready to play toss the slime ball with the rest of the kids and monsters. Don't ask your parents to help you. They know a lot about putting kids to bed, but nothing about putting monsters to bed. It's not their fault. They're just not good at it. Don't bring your dog to cuddle. She'll bark and whine and chase your monster's tail, and your monster will growl and snarl and chase your dog's tail, which will lead to a monster meltdown. And who wants that? Other monsters. Don't do the monster stomp. Your monster will wiggle his waggle, flick his fur, and clench his claws. And the next thing you know, he'll be shaking his bristly bottom and won't want to start. And then you'll be shaking your unbristly bottom. So it'll be a big bottom shaking, wiggle waggling, fur flicking, claw clenching monster kid stomp, which will last all night. Save the monster stomp for some daytime fun. Don't have your monster count sheep. You know what will happen. And sheep are not good for monsters' digestion. All that wool makes him gassy. Don't give your monster a glass of milk. Monsters hate milk unless it's sour and green and smells like dirty underwear. And you give them sour, green, dirty underwear smelling milk, they'll stay up all night burping sour, green, dirty underwear smelling burps. And who wants that? Decide you know what. She's giving us a lot of what not to do rules. I hope we get some helpful tips. I know that's a lot of don'ts. Thank you. So if your monster won't go to bed, what do you do? Oh, look, now he is playing the drums. Oh, come on, monster. It's time to go to sleep. Step one, pour your monster a nice big glass of calming, crunchy, oozy bug juice, slimed with ooey gooey snail trails. No monster can resist this. And maybe you can't either. So go ahead, take a sip. Would you like to try? Ah! Step two, give your monster an ice cold, shiver inducing bath to relax him. And make sure to scrub behind his ears with mud soap. Step three, brush your monster's fangs until they are smelly and rotten. And don't forget the floss. Step four, help your monster find his favorite squishy, squashy, can't go to bed without it toy. Put all the other monster toys in your parents' bed. They will appreciate your thoughtfulness. Step five, read the freakiest, creepiest, scariest story from your bookshelf, screaming where appropriate, and watch your monster's eyelids droop. If your monster asks for one more story, shout, "No way!" and get ready for Step 6, in the key of Screech, sing Shockabye Monster and listen to those gigantic monster snores along with the snores of your family and maybe even the whole block. Everyone's falling asleep. Congratulations, you've done it. Your monster has officially gone to bed. You are the master of monsters, the captain of creatures, you baron or baroness of boogeymen. You are so good. Everyone in your neighborhood will start asking you to help with their monsters. Uh-oh. Looks like that dragon won't put on her pajamas. And that werewolf won't stop howling. And that zombie is annoying the whole family. I know a lot about monsters, but nothing about dragons or werewolves or zombies. I'm out of here. Oh, that's the end. Well, I hope going to sleep is a little bit easier than these monsters going to sleep. Good night, everybody. Bye.